Okay, hello, welcome back. I'm Savalian. I make videos about games, development, and creativity. And it's been a little while since I did a sort of day in the life vlog. And I wasn't really sure. I've kind of been putting this one off because it's November 11th actually, 11/11, Veterans Day, I believe. And I've been so busy the past probably 2 or 3 weeks that I literally haven't done anything on my game. I'm just working, trying to get by, trying to keep the house together. And I thought it might be good to actually show that. So this, instead of a typical day in the life as a game developer who works full-time, this is a day in the life of a game developer who works full-time and is 6,000 words behind in NaNoWriMo. I am really behind on my writing. I would really like to win this year and keep up my streak. This will be year 8 if I can manage it. But I've been having trouble with my story. I'm just not getting into it. And so I'm spending a lot of time just sort of sitting and thinking about what I need to write. So today what I would like to do is just keep getting into little writing sessions. I find that setting a timer for about 15 minutes or 20 minutes works really well. The Pomodoro method, a popular topic here on YouTube if you're into the productivity stuff, saying I'm going to sit down, I'm going to write for 15 minutes, helps you focus your brain on what you're doing. And I've been finding the past couple days as I've been trying to catch up, that is kind of working. So today, I think what I'm going to do is just sort of alternate between writing session, something else I need to get done, another writing session, another something else I need to get done. So I woke up around 8:30, and then I had to take care of all the animals, feed the cats, run the dog out, feed Victor, my bird, make a little bit of breakfast. So I'm just sitting down now with some breakfast. I think I'll do one quick writing session, just 10 or 15 minutes, and then I think I will watch a little bit of YouTube just to sort of warm up my brain. And then I have some housework I want to get done today. I don't really know what I'm gonna do, but I feel kind of behind on everything. And while normally you wouldn't broadcast that to the internet, I figured it might be relatable a little. So if you're feeling the way I've been feeling these past couple weeks, overwhelmed, overworked, tired, maybe this will help. We'll see if I can actually get anything done. I will say I don't expect to write 6,000 words today. That's a ton of words, but I'm hoping I can make up a little bit more than the daily par and get ahead a little bit. And if I can do this a couple of days, we'll see. I'll just get closer and closer to daily par until I'm hopefully back on the mark sometime next week. My first writing sprint, I finished while eating my breakfast. I got 251 words. After that, I watched some YouTube to wake up a little. It's about 10:30 at this point, so we're getting into the late morning. And then, to make things worse, I scrolled on Threads for about half an hour by accident. I rarely open Threads, but I open Instagram a lot, and since I started putting thread posts in between some of the Instagram posts, and it's always cut off at the end, so it's most of a sentence, but you can never see the end. So I, like a gullible fool, click through to read what the end of this sentence is, and then I'm stuck on Threads. So I did a little reenactment here of me scrolling. Luckily after that I was able to finish another 20-minute writing sprint, and this one was very good for me. I got 509 words. And I'm thinking at this point, if I can keep up this pace, or a similar pace, maybe 3 or 4 more 20-minute sessions will get me up to almost 3,000 words for the day, which is a good amount for a catch-up day. That's almost double. It's pretty good, and I definitely need it. But for now, it's time to run the dog outside for his little break and get some food for myself for lunch. For lunch, I decided to basically have another breakfast. I had some Greek yogurt with Reese's Cups in it and some coffee. I also remembered as I was eating lunch that there are a lot of things that I need to do today that I didn't really think about. One is that we're going grocery shopping today because we don't have any food. I have a workout scheduled in the workout app I'm using right now for strength workouts. The house is a mess and needs cleaning, and also I need to get a YouTube video out this weekend. A lot of these things I just kind of forgot about when I woke up this morning, so I decided to sit down during lunch and get my shit together. I've been using Obsidian every day since I started using it basically to manage tasks and take notes, but as you can see, I've really let my task list get out of hand. It's very long. I cannot do all of these things in a day, and in fact I'm not doing most of these things and I'm just letting them roll over. So I need to do something about this, postpone things, delegate things, whatever I can do. Just take things off the list, which I do sometimes, because they're piling up and that makes the task list less useful. I also haven't really been using my bullet journal at all for the past week. This is what happens when I get overwhelmed, is that I stop doing the things that help me deal with overwhelm. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. So I took some time to journal out my thoughts with this e-ink tablet that I think I'm gonna do a review on next week. I thought I might get it done last week, but things changed. But I really like having this digital space that lets me physically write thoughts, because I think it's a good place for brain dumps and morning pages and brainstorming, things that I don't really need to keep on paper forever, but I do like to have this, this habit of writing with my hand instead of like typing. There's just something different about it, and so I got this as a way to facilitate that. I'm going to talk more about it later, but I just wanted to mention it because I have never used one in any of my videos before, and I figured you might be curious. My journaling and thinking took a little longer than I wanted because I got really distracted, but I did come up with a little task list for the day, and I got to work on another 20-minute writing session where I wrote a whopping 775 words. This is fantastic. It was a fast-paced fight scene followed by a chase, so just as I'm going through the actions in my mind, it's all flowing very clearly because it's so fast-paced. And so I feel good about this one. All of my writing sessions will probably not be like this, but as long as I'm in the action of things, it tends to go a lot faster. After that, my partner woke up and we made plans to go to the grocery store, so I quickly got a strength workout in, took a shower, started some laundry, and we headed out. Groceries always take us a very long time. We're very bad at getting groceries in a timely manner, but we made it back home with fish and chips from a local fast food place and also Starbucks. A little treat. Around 6:30 or so, I was done with dinner and ready to do another writing session. I did another 20-ish minutes and got 773 words. Another really good session. And I'll mention here, I used the timer option on NaNoWriMo's website, and sometimes I keep writing after it stops for a little bit, so some of these 20-minute sessions are closer to like 30 minutes, but whatever, it's fine. After that, I took some time to finish up my alphabet superset drawing and record for last week's video. This was actually last week's drawing, but there was a catch-up week this week, so I'm still not behind on my alphabet superset, which is really nice. I don't know if this is just a coincidence that's happened only to me, or if Struthless is some kind of genius who predicted that this is how much time it would take for people to get behind on the project. But either way, it's working out. I was at about 2,300 words for the day, So I sat down for another writing session to see if I could get over 3,000. I've been listening to the Omori soundtrack while I work, and it's been really nice. It's an excellent soundtrack, and also because I love Omori so much, it has all these like emotional connotations. It really gets me into my head, which helps for writing. I didn't quite get over 3K. I got to a point in the story I hadn't really outlined yet, so I spent some time thinking of what needed to happen next, and I got about 184 words during that writing session. I took another small break to do some walking and get my daily steps in. Sometimes I will walk on my treadmill, sometimes I'll walk around the living room and read on my phone, but today I just walked in place at my desk so I could watch some YouTube. I've been getting 10,000 steps a day this whole quarter, like I mentioned in my quarterly goals. And I think it's really been helping just get my body moving, get that baseline like fitness level up a little bit, so that I can just be a little healthier overall. That's the hope. I don't know if it's working yet, but I've been doing it. I've been doing it every day. After I got my steps in, it was time to feed the kitties their dinner, and at that point it was pretty late. I didn't really get any of my YouTube work done. I was pretty tired, and I thought about just chilling for the rest of the night, but I wanted to push through it so I would have less to do on Sunday. So I did one more NaNoWriMo session, just 15 minutes, but I had a really clear scene in mind, and it was my best writing session of the day, so I just kept going past the timer. It ended up being about 30 minutes of writing, and I got 895 words. And with that, I'm over 3,000 words for the day, which was my hope, my hope and my goal, and I got it. So now I'm ready to stop writing today. This puts me at par for day 8, and at the time of this vlog it was day 11. So I'm still a couple days behind, but I've done a bit of catch-up work, and I feel a lot better about my progress. If I have another good writing day tomorrow, I think I can get close to being caught up. But it's about 10 p.m. at this point, and I think I'm ready to call it. So it's kind of a chaotic day, but I think this was a good representation of what my life looks like during NaNoWriMo, while working full-time, while trying to keep the house and my life together, and also while trying to create regular content and stream on Twitch. I've got a lot going on. And I know I mentioned in a previous video that I knew I wouldn't have much time to do game dev work in November, but somehow my brain disconnected from reality, because even though I said that and thought it, I still sort of expected to get some dev work done. Like I had planned to do a dev vlog, and then of course I didn't do any dev work, and I was like, well dang, I don't know what to put in the vlog now. So instead we've got what I'm doing, what my life looks like during this kind of hectic season for me. And I feel like it ended up being pretty realistic, kind of frantic, not a lot of downtime, but that's how it goes. So I'm going to try to get back to regular dev vlogs in December, but for now, enjoy a little bit of chaos as I try to write a full novel draft for the 8th consecutive November for no reason. I'm not going to publish this anywhere, it's just for fun. It's just for fun and because I can, and to uphold the tradition. But that's going to be all for this video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe, because I'll be back soon with another video. Maybe some game development. We'll see. But thank you. I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.